We got some blast-worthy news today about the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. According to tipsters Jukin and Jason C, new Geekbench benchmark scores for the Exynos 2600 chip have just leaked, and the results are impressive. Based on a test conducted on October 29, the scores show a single-core score of 3,455 and a multi-core score of 11,621. These are very strong numbers, putting the chip in direct competition with Apple's A19 Pro and Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, the other processor rumored for the Galaxy S26 Ultra. The leak also mentions that the chip features a prime core clocked at 3.80 GHz. According to tipster Ice Universe, who shared the same benchmark scores with the simple caption "Good," it's a clear sign of approval, and it adds credibility to the chip's strong performance. In another tweet, Jason C referenced Samsung's 2025 earnings conference call, stating that Samsung has not yet confirmed the use of Exynos for the S26 series. The official quote from Samsung reads, "We have a clear standard for customer experience in flagship products. It is difficult to confirm inclusion in the flagship 26 lineup for next year." So, while the Exynos 2600 appears to be a powerful contender, its final inclusion in the Galaxy S26 lineup remains uncertain. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section below. Samsung's about to shake up the flagship game again, and this time the Galaxy S26 Ultra looks like a real beast. From upgraded hardware to a possible price hike, the upcoming Ultra might just redefine what we expect from a premium phone. But let's break down the latest updates straight from the insiders. Starting with a tweet from Fadl, who dropped some spicy details about Samsung's pricing strategy. According to him, we're seeing increased costs across the board, especially memory, and that could mean a $100 price jump across the entire Galaxy S26 series. He predicts Galaxy S26, $899. Galaxy S26 Pro or Plus, $1,099. Galaxy S26 Ultra, $1,399. But here's the interesting part, he's skeptical. Fadl points out that Samsung absorbed rising costs with the Galaxy Flip 7 and Z Fold 7, so there's still a chance not all models will see a price increase. His prediction? The S26 Pro or Plus might get pricier, while the base S26 and the Ultra could stay the same. Now moving over to Mr. 7SP, who spotted something exciting in Samsung's software testing pipeline. The Galaxy S26 Ultra, US model, just got a new internal One UI 8.5 test build, with the version jumping from U0 AUAJK to U0 AUAJL. The model listed was SMS 948U, confirming it's the Ultra variant. That means Samsung is actively testing the firmware, bringing the Galaxy S26 Ultra one step closer to launch readiness. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comment section below. It was reported earlier today that Samsung plans to equip the Galaxy S26 Ultra with its in-house Exynos 2600 chip, sparking speculation that the Snapdragon variant might not exist this time. If true, this move would mark a major shift for Samsung, signaling the return of Exynos to its top-tier flagship lineup after nearly 4 years. However, a new report suggests otherwise. According to the latest information, Samsung will indeed release a Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 variant, though it will only be available in select markets. This aligns perfectly with Qualcomm's earlier statements, which confirmed that Samsung intends to use its Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chip in certain regions. Meanwhile, Samsung is still expected to use the Exynos 2600 for the standard Galaxy S26 and S26 Plus models. Like before, these devices will ship globally with the Exynos chip, with no Snapdragon versions planned. If this report proves accurate, the situation with the S26 Ultra will closely mirror earlier releases. The new report adds that the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 powered Galaxy S26 Ultra will be sold in the United States, Japan, and China. Meanwhile, regions including South Korea, Europe, and most other global markets will receive the Exynos 2600 version. As expected, this regional split will once again spark direct performance comparisons between the two models. The Exynos chip will likely face close scrutiny over how it measures up against Qualcomm's latest processor, but Samsung appears confident that its new 2mm Exynos 2600 can deliver competitive results. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section below. We're now going to run through the full specs, design, and expected pricing to help you decide which one is right for you, so hit subscribe now, and let's dive right into it. First up, the standard Galaxy S26. It's coming with a 6.2-inch dynamic A&O-LED display with improvements in brightness and color accuracy. We get a 120Hz display with HDR10+, and a resolution of 1080x2340. The display will be protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 3. For selfies, it has a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera. On the rear, there's a triple camera setup consisting of a wide, ultra-wide, and telephoto, but the exact sensors are still unknown. It'll be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 chipset and comes with 12GB of RAM and up to 512GB of storage, UFS 4.0. The battery is a 4000 mAh unit with 25 dB fast charging and 15 dB wireless charging. It will also support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband support. The phone will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to start at around $800 in January 2026. Next, we have the Samsung Galaxy S26 Plus, which may also be known as the S26 Edge. This one will come with a 6.7-inch dynamic A&O-LED display with similar improvements in brightness and color accuracy. You'll get a 120Hz display, HDR10+, and a resolution of 1440x3120, protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 3. There's a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera for selfies. The rear setup includes a dual camera system with a wide and an ultra-wide camera, though the exact sensors are still under wraps. It's also powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 and will come with 12GB of RAM and storage options of 256GB or 512GB, UFS 4.0. The battery is a 4900 mAh unit with 45 dB fast charging and 15 dB wireless charging. It will support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband. This model will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to be priced from $1,000 in January 2026. Finally, we have the premium model, the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. This one features a 6.9-inch dynamic A&O-LED display, again with improvements to brightness and color accuracy, 120Hz refresh rate, and HDR10+, with a resolution of 1440x3120, and it will be protected by Gorilla Glass Armor 3. There have been reports suggesting that this could feature the first ever under-display camera on an S-series phone, likely an 8-megapixel under-display selfie camera. On the rear, it will come with a quad camera setup featuring wide, ultra-wide, telephoto, and periscope lenses, but the exact sensors are still unknown. The phone will be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 in all regions and will come with 12GB of RAM and up to 1 TB of storage, UFS 4.0. It's packing a 6000 mAh battery with significant improvements to fast charging. As expected, it will also support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband. The S26 Ultra will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to start at $1,300 in January 2026. Overall, it's looking like the Samsung Galaxy S26 series is going to be an exciting release, especially if the Ultra becomes the first S-series phone to feature the under-display camera. Samsung seems to be continuing their strategy of improving and refining their phones, rather than completely redesigning them for the sake of it. And just like all new phones, there will be a major emphasis on software, with AI playing a huge role in the user experience. The launch is still a bit far off, but we can expect plenty of information to leak as we approach the release date. Make sure you're subscribed